Hey, look, gravitation. Cannabis got to be from up in the forest from Jamaica. No confirmation, then it's no participation. Never see it in rotation in my conversation. No need for confrontation. This is my observation. Gravitation with the observation. I'm not saying I'm right, I'm not saying I'm wrong, man. Shout out to my boy DJ Head. You feel me? For representing the coast, representing the city. This is what I mean. I'm a round of applause. You feel me? For Head even going out there. And shout out to Rory. You feel me? And my boy Maul. The mayors. I just like the fact that y'all represent Carson, California. Real talk. When y'all introduce me, y'all didn't say LA. Y'all didn't say South Central. Y'all didn't say California. Y'all let it be known, hey, it's Carson, California. I can't stress that enough, bro. We represent the city. But shout out to both of them, man. This is a dope conversation. I wish they shut down more. It should have been longer. You feel me? And Ma, boy, I need somebody like, man, whoever it is, I can't wait till they be like that for me. You get what I'm saying? Like, real talk. You holding your mans down no matter what. You doing what you do. I get it. At first, I'm like, is Ma podding? I'm like, damn, is he podding right now? Or is he really? I don't know. But if y'all haven't seen the episode that I'm talking about, bro, it's called Closure. It's on the Rory and Mal show. And you had Rory and Mal podcast, and you had DJ Kid coming from the West Coast, and then you had my boy Mal, being out there on the East Coast. Even though now that I think about it, I felt like it was like a West Coast versus East Coast situation, and vice versa, but had nothing to do with that. Like Mal said, I'm not from Toronto, but at the same time, we talk about the two big personalities that was representing each artist during that time. One thing that stood out to me, right, because I got a whole full reaction brawn right now, but with the whole AI situation with the TaylorMade freestyle, right? And we get this question a lot. We always be like, oh, okay, well, man, it was disrespectful. Or, man, the kids recall Pac a state to take it down and woo woo. And I like how Head addressed the situation. Like, bro, why did it need to be a call? You get what I'm saying? Like, why, you feel me? Why does it need to be a call? If you're using my name and likeness, you feel me? NIL, pretty much, you feel me? Name, image, and likeness. Without my permission, of course, I will be able to, you feel me, get at you about the situation. It don't matter about it being disrespectful or not. When Kanye West sample a lot of these music, he's not being disrespectful, but you still sampling something, you feel me, that you didn't get permission for, which is, it's okay. And I like what Ma was explaining too, in a sense of, he was like, bro, but it wasn't really too much, it wasn't disrespectful. It was like, hey, I'm trolling you. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, this is what the legends is saying, to you. You feel me? Now, do I agree? No, not necessarily, because like I say, I'm not just saying it because of Team Kendrick. I'm saying it because I get where Head coming from. Where we come from, we just, you feel me, we don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, we're not going to use nobody. It's like disrespectful to do that. That's how we look at it. But Maul looking at it like, nah, bro, wasn't nothing being disrespectful said as far as them. We was aiming at, I get his angle. I understand where he coming from, but at the same time, it's not a. But the reason why I'm bringing this up, right, is because I seen a comment where somebody was like, bro, well, if SnooP really had an issue with this situation, why did he post it? Right? He said, if SnooP had an issue with this, why did he post it? And I was thinking to myself, I remember when he went on Bootleg Kev, shout out Bootleg Kev, and he said that, I can relate to this. He said that, how you get that collaborative, post or tag. And let's just put it out there, because I even think Kevin Hart kind of said, but not really confirmed it. Bro, all these celebrities don't run their pages. They don't. And I've heard over the years, bro, like, SnooP page is a whole meme page. Even like, you feel me, like quick. Some of the stuff that these celebrities be posting, I'm like, bro, are you serious? And that lets me know, like, hey, they ain't got time to be running social media. You feel me? I have a hard time doing it, and I ain't nowhere near them cats. So niggas ain't got time to be monetizing and doing that all day, like, to figure out what's going on. So if somebody tag you in something, he already know who Drake is. I'm speaking for SnooP. I don't know if this is true, but I'm saying I'm speaking from, from his perspective. If he got tagged in the video, right, or he got to whatever, because I think I remember it was like West Coast hip hop 90s or something, and he just reposted it. It's like, okay, Drake got me into something. Not listening to the music, right? Not listening to the music. He just reposted it, bam. Then when he found out what was actually cracking, you feel me? From my understanding, like, hey, bro, like, niggas like, bro, do you know what you posting? And he go back and listen to it. That's when we got that. They did what? When he had the bonnet on, well, I ain't even got. When he had the bonnet or the scarf, they did what? Who? When? I'm going to sleep. To me, I think it was like still like off, like fun again. Like, oh, okay, that's what they. Okay, we already know SnooP is peaceful. He not tripping. He not gonna really just air out anything. But you gotta remember, you got young hyenas under you, and they might take that different. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by that is that, prime example, bro. I'm gonna be real one. My Hispanic friends, mainly Hispanic and Samoans, you feel me? When they use the N-word around my pops, I remember my pops used to trip. You feel me? Like, well, bro, what? Like tripping. Like, you feel me? Not towards them, but towards me. They tripping. But I'm like, hey, man, I'm not, you feel me? I'm not really like, tripping off the situation. It's cool. You feel me? I'm cool. But at the same time, as I got older, I had to realize, like, okay, it's not really bothering me. Like, you feel me? Not like that. Like, I don't know. That's probably a terrible analogy. But basically what I'm saying is just because the OG person wasn't tripping, the young ones might be tripping. It might be vice versa. That's just basically what I'm saying. Just because the older ones not tripping, and that's who it's directed towards, the young ones could be tripping. And just because it's getting at the young ones and they not saying nothing, the older ones might be tripping. So that's how I feel in that situation. And that's how probably Ken took that. Like, hold up, nah, bro. Like, also, too, he wasn't aware. I don't think SnooP fully was aware of what was going on about that record. It was trolling. I don't even think, even when he listened to it, like, okay, y'all get it. But I don't think he understood, like, nah, you feel me? He's trolling the coast. Everybody can say, like, nah. Kendrick, because that's what that's his point. He tried to make it seem like, oh, Kendrick made it about California versus Drake or West Coast versus Drake. But Head made a good point. No, bro, he brought California in his first. He mentioned the West Coast. The beat alone was a troll. I'm going to be all the way real. The beat alone was a troll because that was that Dr. J West Coast. You feel me? The beat alone. And it was slapping. And I like when Hev give credit. Hev was like, bro, it would have been more clever if he would have just did his regular voice. Like, just did him rapping. It would have been more doper than you using the AI. Now it feel like, oh, you kind of shitting, like that lets you know culturally aware, like you don't know what's, oh, okay. Bro, just imagine out of nowhere, Beyonce and Maul was trying to say, like, man, it ain't like he was trying to put it out as a single. It don't matter, bro. It's like, it's still, bro, if Beyonce was doing the AI of Dolly Parton, just put it like that. If she was doing the AI of Dolly Parton, do you think them people in, you feel me, in the West, they already not going too deep off the sub. But if she did that, just imagine that. If y'all could understand, people that's thinking with here, just imagine, it's not about you being disrespectful. It's the fact that you actually use, like, bro, what, that has nothing, it's nothing clever about that. Just stick with your wow. But the reason why I'm bringing up the SnooP situation, right? Because I had a situation a long time ago, you feel me? You know, with my boys, where I consider, like, not so much my camp, but family in a sense, that was helping me out, right? You know, I'm not going to disclose the information, but everybody cool, and I didn't know that it was internal conflict going on amongst their camp. Not my camp, but their camp. I didn't know, right? So an individual from their camp end up, see how I roll, bro, is if I rock with you, before Rick Ross, I've been saying this, bro. If I rock with you and we doing what we do, bro, and we on this music, whatever we doing, bro, I don't care what it is, bro, I'm going to like and I'm going to repost if I see it. I'm talking about somebody that I really rock with. It's a bunch of content out there, bro, that I haven't heard anything. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful. It's just I'm on my grind too. But I either repost it or I share it on my story. You feel me? It's possible that somebody probably could be disrespecting me and talking crazy about me, and I wouldn't even know it. And I reposted it and sharing it. That's how I am. If we rock it, I'm gonna be all the way real. I don't have time to sit there and, you feel me, like, oh, let me hear it. Nah, because I always say, bro, just because if I don't like it, that has nothing to do with the rest of the world. You get what I'm saying? That has nothing to do with the rest of the world. So just because I don't like it, so that means it can't get a like button and a reshare? Nah. Like, reshare. So I bring that up because to bring back into the story, right? So somebody from their camp, I'm real close with someone in their camp, but I just got to know this other person that's part of that camp. But I'm real cool. The person that I'm real cool with in the camp, bro, that's my dog. You feel me? But I'm not knowing that it's, internal conflict. But the person that I'm not cool with, he end up dropping a song. And like I usually do, I just repost it. Like it, repost it. Fire emojis. Bam. Call it what you want to call it. Like, bro, it's support. I just told you why. Not knowing. So the person that I'm cool with, he end up hitting me, though. Immediately. Phone. What you on? What you on? Shit, I ain't on nothing. It's Sunday, bro. I'm finna head back to Vegas, bro. We did a hell of a show last night. Like, yeah. So that's how you feel? And I noticed his voice in the phone. I'm like, that's how you feel? What do you mean that's how I feel about that it's Sunday? I'm going back to Vegas. Nah, that's how you feel? That's how you feel. So what you saying? Bro, what's going on? The song. What song? What are you talking? What song? What are you talking about, bro? The song that you just reposted, bro. Go look at your shit. You just reposted it with the fire emojis. Look at it, nigga. Look at it. And I'm like, oh yeah, the homie just dropped. Nigga, so that's how you feel. So I'm completely lost, bro. I'm completely lost. So finally he like, bro, did you listen to the song? I said, no, I didn't. Hung up. I listened to the song. And man, he going ham. He going ham. And I said, oh shit. Damn. Play myself. So, and then also with the comments though, everybody on me, like, he's getting phone calls too though, where they like, hey, ain't this your man's? Cause you feel me, the homie that I was, my homie that I'm cool with, he brought me like kind of into their circle. And they like hitting him. You feel me? Like, man, ain't this your man's? And he, you feel me, with, the other homie. And I'm like, bro, I didn't know what was going on. You feel me? But like I said, I'm just reposting. You feel me? I see, oh, that's my boy that I rock with. You feel me? And we cool. I'm not going to necessarily say that you feel me? But I know the other dude that made the record because of my boy that I'm cool with. So like I said, hey, we cool. But I didn't know that, you feel me, I didn't know he was doing that, bro. I had no idea. So that was a lesson learned, like, oh, okay, damn. You feel me? And when I explained it to my boy, he was like, oh, okay. Because he knew I didn't listen. Because how the way he was gassing me, I'm like, damn, why is he tripping at his Sunday, bro? Like, what the... I'm trying to... Did he want it to already be Monday? Like, I don't... Was he tripping off the weather? Or he didn't want me to go back? Did we have another show? Because, we was doing our thing during that time. So, yeah, what I'm saying is I can relate to what Snoop Dogg in a sense. And I saw some people might say that is bull. Okay, hey, I'm just telling you, I can relate to Snoop when he said that he reposted it. You feel me? Just initially, just repost, not even hearing the song. You feel me? But he just reposted it. So, that's what I'm saying. I can relate. People are like, nah, bro, he knew what was going on. Not necessarily. But I'm gravitational with the observation. I'm not saying it right. I'm not saying it wrong. Y'all let me know in the comments below. Like I say, shout out Rory and Mal podcast. Shout out DJ Head for representing the West Coast and representing Carson. I like how he gave that shout out. I don't care, bro. You feel me? That That's on the other side, but I like how he said Diamondale. You feel me? He was rapping out there. And that's what it's about. And that's what I'm about. I'm not saying I'm right, I'm not saying I'm wrong. Gravity.